So we're at home today. It's Tuesday, so I'm actually filming this the day that I'm going to upload it because I didn't have anything prepared. We've had a busy weekend, and I mean, like, let's be honest, vlog every day in August or a video every day in August. The idea is that it's pretty time current. So, hey baby, we've got two sort of over at kids today. Max had his birthday. His birthday was yesterday, so we had visitors on Saturday night. We had his party we had his kindy open day, so we got to meet his new teachers for next year and things. And then on Sunday we had a little party at the park for him. And then yesterday he went to daycare and he had a little party there as well. Ooh. So today he woke up, he just said, "Oh, Mummy, I just don't feel well." He slept really well, but he's just on the couch watching the new Avengers movie on Foxtel. Feeling okay? It's good. This one has been a little bit more whingy than usual. I think we're all a little bit, got a bit of a social hangover today. Oh, hang on one sec. Yeah, I think we've all got a bit of a social hangover, to be honest. Obviously we really love seeing our friends and family and celebrating and things, but I don't know about you, but I do, and I know Max does. He also needs that calming, chilled out time, just as a family or just on our own kind of thing. Yeah, good story. So we're just hanging out at home today and just chilling out. I might go for a little walk later around to the block. Yeah, so today's video is all about, I just wanted to have a chat. So yesterday I was messaging a girlfriend who lives in Sydney, and we were talking about like our different like websites that we have. And she said she just registered a new website, and I said, "Oh, that's really funny," because I just bought these couple of magazines. And one's called Mindful Parenting, which I've really been enjoying reading. I've only just started reading it. And this one is Travel, Play, Live, a women's adventure and lifestyle magazine. It's all about like, you know, like, so the first page on it has this picture on the left with the two women. It says, "Mum blames me for not being home very often, but really she's the one that gave me the travel gene." And I just love that, and that's just, yeah, it's just real part of my philosophy, isn't it? Don't you touch that camera. It's just all part of my philosophy that we love to travel and have adventures as a family. And that reminded me so I've got those magazines, and they've been at the top of my mind because I've been enjoying reading them. And when she said she got this new website, I said, "Oh, that's really funny," because I was thinking about, like, you know, I've got about 5 different websites that I've had from the past, and one of them was a magazine that I started when Max was a baby called Maximizer Magazine. It was an online one, and I did 3 editions of it. And I actually went through, after I was chatting with her, I went through to find it, and I actually found the magazines themselves. I haven't looked at them in years. So that was really cool, just reminiscing. So if you did want to download those, they were all about simple living, slow living and minimalism, environmental stuff, you know, just as I think I probably could see like they were a little bit more for mums, but not necessarily. I might leave me a comment down below, and if you do want to get them, I'll put them somewhere so people can download them. But then I also had my very first website was My Satin Epoch, and I started that when I was 25. So that goes to show I'm 34 this year. So I've had some kind of online presence for probably like 8 or 9 years. So My Satin Epoch was just a blog, and I wrote all about things that were happening in my life and just my deeper thoughts about change and growth and everything. And then that sparked me to do a life coaching course. So I'm actually a qualified life coach. I did the Beautiful You Coaching Academy. I did their very first round. I was in the test group with Julie Parker, and that was 2013. 2013 or 2012. Might have been 2013 actually. Yeah, so that was crazy. And then I had a coaching business. So I actually had clients. I had a website under my maiden name, RachelleHawken.com. It's been pulled down now. But I'll put a screenshot. This is a screenshot of the actual website. Really funny. And I had clients and I was doing all that stuff, but then I got pregnant with Max, and because I found that coaching was quite a deep emotional investment for me. This is Max's new toy. He got this from one of our friends. It's a drill, a plastic drill, and it comes with all the drill bits, and a plane, like a toy plane, that you can pull apart and tape together. Excuse me. Such a great idea. And these little plastic bolts. And yeah, I've been taking it apart and putting it back together a lot since we got it on Sunday. So, but I'm gonna no, I don't want that on actually, because I'm trying to video. Yeah, so I had clients, and I found when I had Max, like, oh, here he comes. How you going, buddy? You okay? You feeling a bit better now?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. We've been resting, haven't we? Is it? Oh, is the movie finished?
No.
No.
I had to close my oven.
Oh, okay.
Stand.
Well,
Stop.
do you want to go pause it so you can finish watching it? What movie are you watching? Don't yell, just tell it.
Oh, smash.
He had a Hulk smash cake. He's all obsessed with Hulk at the moment. So he had a Hulk smash cake on his birthday party, so that was really cool. Yeah, so what was I saying? Let me think. Oh yeah, I had that coaching business, and when I had Max, I experienced a massive amount of change, and I've recently been listening, and this is the full circle moment for you. In this magazine, there's a contribution, an article in here from Amy Taylor-Kabaz, who has also done, I believe. Oh, it's in the bowl. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that she did the Beautiful You life coach training as well. Either way, she has a podcast, Happy Mama, with Amy Taylor-Kabaz. She also is the voice of the meditations on the Kindling app, which I've talked about before. Anyway, long story short, I actually don't personally know Amy, but she's been talking a lot about this word called matrescence. So the term matrescence is basically that change that we go through, and that whole feeling of like overwhelm, or like, I don't even know. It's all sorts of facets of, we become a different person, who we are, what our values are, who we believe, what we believe to be true, the things that we most want to achieve, like maybe our dreams and goals from prior to having kids have changed. I don't want you to shake that right this second. And that's matrescence. It's similar to when we go through adolescence. So we go from child to adult, and then we go from woman to mother. Anyway, the reason I'm saying that is because when I had Max, I had a huge journey with that, and I used to be a huge meditator. I had crystals, and I did lots of yoga, and I was very in tune. Because I went through this massive change, what my previous message was as a coach was completely different to what I could help people with, or how I felt I could serve. In fact, I didn't feel like I could coach people anymore, because I was going through this massive shift in my own perception of the world. So I stopped coaching, and that's when I started my YouTube channel. I started helping, well, I was always helping Rolly with his business, but I started Maximizer, I stopped coaching, I started the magazine. I did that for a year, and for some reason it was costing me a little bit of money, but it wasn't I wasn't hugely out of pocket, but I wasn't getting the traction that I was hoping. I feel like it was one of those moments where maybe I would have gotten the traction, like it was just about to happen, but I stopped because I started getting really obsessed with the idea that Max was growing, and I wanted to remember it. And I started to watch a lot of YouTube videos, and I thought, I want to do that. I want to make videos. I don't want to, it's too difficult to do the magazine because there's timelines, and a lot of the contributors weren't getting back to me in time and things like that. So there were lots of reasons why I stopped doing that. now we're about to celebrate 3 years on YouTube, and I just absolutely can't believe that it's the one thing that I've really stuck with. So to celebrate that, I've been really processing this month all the things that I could potentially make YouTube into, whether I want to pursue the channel, whether I want to just completely stop it, whether I want to just use it to capture memories and keep it as a hobby, or do something different and build it as a business, maybe get back to my coaching sort of side of things. Who really knows? I still struggle a lot with what am I an expert in, and that's kind of like what I'm exploring by doing these videos a day and seeing what you guys enjoy, what you want to see, whether you like the house updates, whether you like these chatty videos, whether yeah, I don't know, but I'm just experimenting and I'm really enjoying it still. Like 3 years of the same hobby, who would have thought? I haven't even actually gotten to the thing that I was going to talk about in this video. But the kids are really ready for me to play with them now, so I'm going to get going. Tomorrow I think I'm going to talk about the 3 things that I'm absolutely over repeating myself with the kids, and the one thing that I feel guilty about constantly saying. If you want to know what they are, click the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, check back tomorrow, and I will see you then. Thanks. Bye. You need to change the drill piece. Yeah.
Can you hold this for me?
Yep, I'll hold that. Oh, hang on. Oops.
Silly mommy.
All right.